good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do. Let's go.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. This is part 13 of my playthrough. In the last episode, we helped out with Poppy to return a dragon egg. We also learned Imperial right here. I can't use it without target. But for today's episode, we shall continue. And what's this? But for today's episode, we will now continue with the first, not with the first, but the third trial. So let's head over there. Okay, we're here in the map chamber. Let's speak with Professor Fitzgerald. Hello, what's up?
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good.
Imperial,
I shall meet you in my
then settle.
portrait there. Until then.
Right. Let's go find the headmistress's portrait,
How
which
will
is
I gain
in
access to
the headmaster's office.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
My choice. Let's go speak with Professor Fig as well.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
Yes,
sir,
he knows a lot.
There's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
I'm not gonna ask too many questions, man. You do you. As long as it helps with the... well, the quests. Let's go. Quidditch is now back, guys. Can play
How do you feel?
Quidditch.
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound? Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind.
Yep,
Thus
Quidditch is
far,
back, guys.
Successfully.
I see.
Just stand at the
But what if
canteen and
Professor
be like,
Black sees me?
ask everyone
Leave
come.
him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the Headmaster's house elf.
Yes, yes. First, let's abuse our power. Let's go this game, of course. Let's not waste any time. Let's go deal with the quest.
Do you have a moment, Professor?
No.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir.
Very funny.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Let's go. Abusing our power already.
Headmaster approaching.
Even though I said let's continue mission, we're already abusing our power. Amazing. Let's go, let's go.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Oh, it's ominous. Start with him.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
You know what? I should talk to as little as people as possible.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision.
Quidditch is
regarding
back,
Quidditch.
guys. Quidditch is back.
We could
Come on.
still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do. Let's go.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
I like this already. Fine.
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Go away. A busy business to go to.
Ha! Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Professor? A
No.
word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Let's see. And I don't miss him. I mean, for the sake of the students, yeah, let's just say this one. The more dick it is, the
I'd like
better.
to keep it that way.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
Alright, everyone, Quidditch is back. Come on. Quidditch is back.
Your master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
You know what? Let's be nice to this guy. This guy seems a bit injured. Let's be nicer to him.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Okay. I have no idea what it is. Like, absolutely no idea. So I'm just gonna guess. Black family. I remember there was a person called Cyrus Black in Harry Potter, so it could be with the family's reign, or it could be the purity of blood. So I would say I'll put emphasis on the family's reign then.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family.
No.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
Of course. Purity then.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. Attention! The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
What did I even say? I didn't catch that. I just moved and now it's gone. Okay, I'll just check back at it during editing. That's so funny. Wait, there's something here. Let's trigger that later.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
Too funny,
Now
man.
to speak the password to the gargoyle. Confringo!
That was too funny, man. That's legit very funny. Anyways, 200,000 points to Hufflepuff. Let's go. Easy win. House of the year, house of the century, yes. Right. Go to the next. Head to the headmaster's office. Let's go.
Toujours pure.
Let's go. Alright, let's head up.
wonder if all the elite wizarding families
They
have a
probably
motto.
do. And the spinning thing. Yes. You'll never see this coming, man. Stealing all his shit.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the Headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio!
Okay. Steal as many things as possible. Okay.
That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
And what's this?
Here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
What?
You must move swiftly and cautiously. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Gonna go through the house? It's not. Go, 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 go. Come on.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
Okay, just chill for a while. Can I get over here instead? Don't think so.
I need to time this just right.
Bruh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
See a staircase? Please? Okay. Let's go. Right. Maybe if we don't move, he can't see me. Right, if we don't move, he can't see me. I think. Okay, all of the red dots are gone. Oh, one of it's back. Oh, they're all here.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Do I really have to use the ladder? Because like high ground equal easier to be seen, you know?
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
Right.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Across to where? Can't go over that way. It's blocked. I see one path which is right across.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Just wait for them to walk by. I don't think this guy's turning around, right? Okay, he did turn around, now when he passed. Okay, he will turn around. Right. Remove. Okay, let's go. We'll be safe now. Oh, death is right in front of us, so not a good plan.
Nothing this way, but more danger. Must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Bruh.
The doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
I'm getting surrounded. He's gonna come out. Oh my god. Okay, how am I supposed to get past all this?
Now's my chance.
Yep, I agree. Let's go. Leftless percent.
That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Look of invisibility. Nice. I assume I can't touch them, but can touch them.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Okay.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Okay.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
This is probably about the Deathly Hollows, right? It's now with the invisibility cloak. Invisibility cloak was just now. Wait, I only got this spells.
Descendo.
Okay.
Bombarda.
Well, this should be the Elder One. Let's keep going.
Descendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Defender.
Right, that's all of them. Let's hit through. Well, now let's head through. Fighting death itself.
Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Stupid. Defender, Bombarda. Descender, Depulsor. Defender.
Right. Is that all? Oh, this one I'm carrying is insanely powerful, 7k damage, Defender with no like debuffs, so insane. No debuff to the enemies and it's doing 7k. I have this one for myself. Boss fight, let's go. Easy, time to easy clap him.
Bombarda. Defender.
Okay, last one.
Bombarda. Defender. Depulsor.
Fight me, death. I do not fear you.
Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Potato. Stupid. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarda. Stupid. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descender. Potato. Stupid. Defender. Bombarda.
Right. Is that all you got? Okay, let's keep moving. Oh, we reached the end. Very slow walk.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
I don't remember the name of that. You can revive people, right?
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Wait, this is the
But
trial?
there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
This is the whole trial. This is...
Remember that
Nice.
as you witness my memory.
What did you just say? I didn't catch any of it at all. So, yeah. Good luck. Let's go, let's view it.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
Wait,
don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw
it can...
what I did for my father. O'Neill, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Okay. Let's head back then.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Completed trial number 3. Almost level 24 now. Which is nice. Let's head out then, since...
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Right, I guess we know what to do now. Sebastian. He can't do the mission because he needs level 24. Okay, let's go talk to Poppy first then. Since that's what we did. most recently. Right, we're
Oh,
here.
good, you're safe.
Yep, I'm very safe. What's up?
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Right then. Well, I collected some stuff on the way here, so I do have enough level to do the next quest. Let's go meet with Sebastian. I believe it's this one. Meet Sebastian along the coast. Which is... where is it? Let's go more map. Aha! Insanely far away. Right, I'm gonna make my way there, so yeah, see you there.
To saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside.
Accio!
I'm like trying to meet you somewhere else, and then now you're telling me to go there?
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Right, I'm here to meet Sebastian here.
This coast.
Hello.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends. For now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Glacier!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Right.
Kill any who trespass.
Kill me then.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
The plan is to crucial and then swag them until they all get cursed.
Imperial! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Right.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Not as a crap.
What?
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Just you wait till I'm on.
Expelliarmus!
Free. Only good wizards are dead wizard.
This must be it.
Shield 2 broken.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait. For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Let's head in then.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How
Bruh.
Accio!
Right.
Depulso! Defender! Glaciers! Bombarda! Depulso! Glaciers! Defender! Depulso! Glaciers! Bombarda!
Right, got him.
The world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Yeah, fuck these spiders, man. These spiders are just very annoying.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Capolso, Glacius, Bombarda. Protego.
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
It's been here for ages.
Accio. Depulso. Bombarda.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Confring.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
Wait.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Revelio.
Oh, those are very fast. What?
Bombarda. Confringo.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
There we go.
Revelio.
Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
Boss fight. Do you really have to do that?
Troll. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Glacius. Descendo. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Protego.
Oh, dead. Come on, man. Right.
Nice teamwork.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
Right. What's over here?
Revelio.
Nothing is over here. Just need to repair this.
Reparos.
That was a piece of work.
More than one.
some stuff around here.
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. You, well worth it.
Another barrier.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Accio! Depulso! Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio! This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here. Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Okay, there should be 3 of them. There's 1, 2. Someone's over there.
Depulso!
Right.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
Okay.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Maybe. Let's head back to the Undercroft, using the magic pathway.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Right.
Huh.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. that we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. But someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Right, I shall leave it here for this episode. In the next episode, we shall continue the main quest, maybe learn more forbidden magic, you know. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for part 14. Goodbye.